I want to talk about Alex Palmer, AJ,
Mm.
making his debut. Solid debut. I didn't get a clean sheet, unfortunately. Couldn't really do much with the commentary goal, but just all round performance was really good. Had to make some saves. Didn't have the most busiest of games, but he still had to be alert, be ready for those moments. Made a few good saves. Communication pretty good as well. I was really impressed. And he's a big boy. He's a big boy. I saw him up close and personal. I was taking pictures in the second half in his end, and I was like, "Oh, he's a big boy." But I was really impressed by him. Your thoughts on his debut?
Mm. Solid, really solid, and that's what we expected. I think I probably underplayed it in my head. When you look at the stats in terms of, you're going to roll your eyes here, but the XGOT faced, the goals prevented numbers, they're surprisingly high when you look at the kind of the eye test, and it felt like he wasn't tested. But there were good opportunities that Coventry had, and he had to make the saves, and he keeps things simple. He takes these shots and doesn't make a meal of it. You always feel like he's going to make the saves, and that's really, really good. Distribution wise, I think was solid. It's back to basics a bit, isn't it? Where with Muric and even with Walton, it's kind of, you can bring the centre backs forward, we can play out from the back, and you can see there was a bit where Burgess and Wolfenden kind of looked at him, waiting to see what he wanted to do, how he wanted to kind of, what they expected was to play out from the back, and Palmer just goes, no, up the pitch, boots it long. It's going to take some adjusting to, but it's probably what Ipswich need in the Premier League, so that's really good. Just feel safer with him, don't you? You feel like he's going to make the saves that you'd expect the goalkeeper to save. No worldies in there, wasn't overly tested, but yeah, a really solid start. He will face tougher, tougher opposition. He will face games where he's got a lot more shots to deal with, a lot better shots to deal with, but the early signs are really promising, and you just need safe hands and a calm head in goal, don't you? And it feels like he's going to provide that.